Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 26th of September. Your wonderful ruling planet is the larger-than-life, literally, Jupiter, and it's combining this week for the first time in 12 years in your sector of friendship and future success. You have an opportunity all through this week to dazzle people with your personality. You can be absolutely brilliant at networking, and this is your opportunity to boost your efforts in this department. This could mean that some new people are going to be coming into your situation, and a stroke of fortune can also come to you by really a case of who you know as much as what you know. Take it with both hands. But this is not an invitation to take life for granted. You still need to work at things. But the transition on Tuesday of Mars from your sign into the sign of Capricorn for the next 6 weeks can see you quite focused on more worldly aspirations as much as your highest hopes and wishes. Mars in this area joins up with Pluto. Pluto's been here for 7 years, but it has been retracing his steps for the last 5.5 months. Last week, if you tuned in, you'll know that Mercury was combining with Pluto, but now Pluto's going forwards. In the first half of this week, this can help you to make some very insightful and also quite shrewd moves when it comes to your career. But Venus, the planet of love and affection, continues in a more muted, quiet part of your situation. If you're footloose and fancy free, don't be surprised if you find yourself thinking about someone from your past, particularly if it was quite a successful sexual relationship. But equally, you may just start to fantasize about someone that you get to know through a new circle of friends or an introduction by a mutual contact. You may not necessarily have the confidence to go on the front foot with this situation straight away, but watch out for someone's body language. They may give away some secret signals about how they feel about you, even if they don't articulate the words straight away. But there is also a marvellous new moon on Saturday in your sector of future plans, but it forges a fine link with Saturn in your sign. This can help you to be thorough, but also very organised, and even if you're someone who generally dislikes the detail of situations, the scrutinising energy of Saturn can help you to just get through what you have to do the research, and make sure that you execute your plan just as you wish, not just at the end of this week, but in the month following. But also, as the week draws to a close, Venus forges a beautiful link not just to Mars, but also to Neptune. If there is somebody you encounter who just seems to have a gentleness about them, as well as being quite a lively person from a more sociable perspective, that's perhaps going to be just the right mix to draw you in and see your interest start to mount up. But if you're in an existing relationship, I feel what you could be yearning for this week is someone who does spoil you, takes a little bit of time to pour you a glass of wine, draw a nice deep hot bath for you, make dinner, and just really fuss over you a little bit. Yes, all the way to candles would do the trick, but even if it's just a thoughtful gesture like putting the hoover around or making a cup of tea for you, these things could be just as appreciated as anything else. If this sensitivity around relating doesn't really play out for you, I do feel you may start to look more socially for the kind of person who would tune in more skillfully to the quieter side of your nature. But if you really want to demonstrate the more gregarious side, you have a wonderful opportunity to do so this week. And one friend or one group dynamic could prove to be particularly fortunate for you. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.